Welcome to Fred Achando Analysis, ladies and gentlemen. In case you are watching our channel for the first time, kindly subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so that YouTube will notify you whenever we do a video like this, and give many likes to our videos. William Ruto made several changes today in what he called the Presidential Executive Order number 1 of 2023. And very many changes were implemented, but the one that has been the talk of the day are the changes that were made around Mudavadi, Kithure Kindiki, and Rigathi Gachagua. And the reason why the changes around these three gentlemen is eliciting a lot of debate is because many people see one of them to depute as William Ruto come 2027. You know, very many people have argued that William Ruto is a shrewd politician and that he is very calculative. The day he took oath of office and placed that Bible down, many have argued that that is the date he started focusing his energy, strength and mind and all the resources towards 2027. And at the height of his 2027 political vision, he is looking for a proper running mate. Remember last time when he gave the Kenya Kwanza team to give him a running mate, they voted Kithure Kindiki. But for some reasons, that includes that Rigathi Gachagua is a mobilizer, he picked Rigathi Gachagua. But it seems that he is still looking for a situation where he will be weighing the three of them, Kithure Kindiki, Mudavadi, and Rigathi Gachagua. Now, in the changes, Mudavadi has been given a mandate to oversee government projects, programs, and policies, and is going to be in charge of all the principal secretaries. Now, for those who understand government policies, the engine behind government projects are always the permanent secretaries. In fact, sometimes whenever there are corruption cases, they always say that the accounting officer in charge of ministries are the principal secretaries. Now, there was a laughable joke that Rigathi Gachagua has been now reduced to being in charge of Nairobi River, the commission that is heading Nairobi River and its cleaning, and that is also been given authority to spearhead the Coffee Implementation Committee. I wanted us to look at these changes regarding these three gentlemen because they form part of this analysis and it's now the talk of the day and very trending. Why do you think Mudavadi is being elevated every day? Because there is a part of the docket that has been taken from Kithure Kindiki, who is in charge of the Ministry of the Interior. This is what it says. They say that under this order, Mudavadi has been mandated to oversee a docket that has been named Government Delivery Services, which was named Presidential Delivery Unit during the presidential era. Now, one person who went on Twitter and laughed off some of these changes is Pauline Njoroge. He's saying that poor Kindiki from Ministry of Interior and Coordination of National Government to Ministry of Interior and National Administration. And Pauline is saying that the coordination part now moves to the Mulembe's son. Congratulations to the new Mtu ya Mkono ya Rais Wycliffe Mudavadi. And then she says that this is the guy we will be seeing in our neighborhood inspecting government projects around the country. He is also the guy who will be engaging with MPs on the government legislative agenda, including Ruto's constitutional amendment proposals. She's talking about Mudavadi. And then she concludes by saying, meanwhile, our Nyeri's son will be confined in boardrooms overseeing coffee reforms as Mulembe's son overseas government delivery. Na hiyo ni maendeleo. Now Pauline Njoroge is dropping a bombshell, and she's saying that in the latest changes, the son of Mulembe has been elevated, and rightly so. Recently, in fact on Sunday, when William Ruto, Musalia Mudavadi and Rigathi Gachagua attended that interdenominational prayer in Nanyuki, you saw the difference between Musalia Mudavadi and Rigathi Gachagua. Musalia took a very short time and spoke his points. But Rigathi Gachagua, in his usual style, went on what do I call a praising spree, telling Ruto, we voted for you. There were obstacles that were planned, in our way to becoming the president or the deputy president. These people love you. And then he said that he's organizing for an homecoming party 4 months down the line after election. And he told the nation that the climax of a homecoming party for William Ruto is going to take place in Sagana Lodge, where they are going to discuss issues to do with their projects, coffee, tea, and all that. So William Ruto realized that this guy is so much obsessed about projects that they had even promised their people before. So what has he done? He has given Rigathi Gachagua a poisoned chalice. If anything fails, anything to do with coffee, pyrethrum and all that, who will be blamed? The blame will go to Rigathi Gachagua because he has been given that docket. When Musalia Mudavadi joined William Ruto and they formed Kenya Kwanza, many argued that his position as a chief minister is not entrenched in the constitution. So William Ruto is trying to add flesh to this office, because Musalia Mudavadi will now be overseeing all the programs, projects, policies. If there is anything that the government has promised people, if he's going to maybe supervise some of these projects, it will be Musalia Mudavadi. Gachagua will be confined to boardrooms. William Ruto is very tactical. He is trying to court Mudavadi, because both Musalia Mudavadi, William Ruto, and Rigathi Gachagua are projects and sons of the former president Daniel Toroitich arap Moi. So when Musalia Mudavadi was a minister in charge of finance, Rigathi Gachagua was a DO, and William Ruto was an assistant minister. So William Ruto watched all of them, and he knows all of them and their capacity to deliver. In fact, after taking oath of office, Rigathi Gachagua and Musalia Mudavadi have been given a chance to prove themselves. And you can see Gachagua continues to politic, while Mudavadi is telling them sometimes, can you reduce this political rhetoric and let us get down to implement the promises that we gave to Kenyans. So Musalia Mudavadi seems to be someone who is a manager, someone who wants things to work. But Rigathi Gachagua is a politician playing politics. So he's been taken out there to continue politicking as Musalia Mudavadi. With his experience as a former finance minister, he will be in charge of these dockets, chairing principal secretaries meeting. And so if you ask me, William Ruto did a good thing by implementing these changes. Now Kithure Kindiki has also been